list of things I have to do before I get ready for a stream. Either way, I got it to work, and we're here. Well, maybe not, because it's not showing up on screen. There we go. It's just Taco Bell really wants to drive home the poisonous nature of itself. And the thing is, Taco Bell used to be the cheapest option for fast food, but not anymore. Let's see, I also need to give him an Esper. The combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Whenever you've got the munchies, but you just don't know which one to get. Or you get both. Get a pizza and a taco. I feel more secure having Big in my party again. I don't feel like I'm completely helpless. Which munchies do I have today? And kind of going along with what you told me, Big, I guess it is true that there's just a lot of random dispensaries in Colorado. I mean, I've heard that to be the case, but I never thought that it was actually as legit as people told me it was. Welcome, Amber! I hope your day at work was okay. Hopefully they didn't push you too hard, but either way, you're home. Is this just a Chocobo stable? Even in the apocalypse, a Chocobo stable is still active. I mean, they never hurt Kefka, so may as well, right? It was terrible, the shelves were empty, so we had a massive quota, but it was short and there was pizza. Well, hey, I mean, as we said, Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. But hey, at least you're able to go in and it wasn't too terrible and you're home now, which is the important thing. Okay, so this is an area surrounded by mountains. There's no getting in there. At least not that I can see. But why are you running away? You literally had the advantage. It's like, that's literally the textbook given definition of peekaboo. They scare you and then they run. Well, if there's pizza, I guess that makes it okay. Kind of like whenever the pandemic was going on, it's like, oh, well, you could be potentially in a dangerous situation. Here, have a pizza party. Amber learned fire, cool. Let me look closer at the map here. Okay, so I am unable to get in there at the current moment because it is in a mountain. So I guess what I can do is I can go across this aisle here to the right, this little landlocked area, and I'll go to the right and see what kind of cities are over there, because that seems like the only areas that I can explore right now. So I guess I will use a Chocobo stable. Good thing this thing was here. I mean, it's perfectly placed because it almost knows. I mean, another thing is that all of you are built different. I mean, being able to go through it in Apocalypse and still be able to kick ass is a feat to be proud of. Okay, down this way. And then over here. And then over here. And then over here. So, I'm gonna go to the cities over on the right real quick. It seems to be more bang for my buck because they're so close together. You actually have a split path ahead. You can head north or east. Oh. Lethal doggos? Ah, someone's coming! Oh yeah, this place got screwed. What the dog doing? And something I just love is, in some of these places, you just have nothing but the ambiance of the world outside. It is just, it's creepy. It's just, it really sells you the aura of emptiness that the world has. You know, let's just go into somebody's house and sleep in their bed. So the child came into this home, I think. Or no, maybe it was this one over here. Yep, because there's a staircase. Yeah, because like I said, the World of Ruin, when it first started, felt like a creepypasta game. Or one of those itch.io games that tell a really, really heartbreaking story. This is kind of what that reminds me of. I should check the clocks. Oh, neat. Is this some subtle way of trying to tell me to check the time? Oh! You're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. Prism! Are these people your friends? So glad to see you're safe. I wanted to see you again. Prism, come with us. There's no saving the world unless we defeat Kefka once and for all. I know, but... talk to these... well, talk to these children first. We call Prism Mama. Well, that's not too inaccurate because Prism's nickname is Mama Prism. $1,000 items for $10. I mean, you're getting a better deal than Action 52. And I'm not meaning that sarcastically, like 1,000 games and stuff for $10. That's a steal. Mom, Dad. The soldier in our village who was hurt went to sleep and didn't wake up. I saw Dwayne and Katarn kissing. Okay. Prism is the glue that holds this village together. With her here, we're somehow able to keep going. This is our village. You can't just walk in here and do whatever you want. Excuse me, what village? I mean, clearly you guys are living underground, so what is the point of complaining about trespassing? That's the least of your concerns. You're not gonna take Mama away, are you? Well, Mama and I have to go to town, and we've got to pick up some milk and some cigarettes. I promise we'll be back. Fundraiser for humanitarian relief in Ukraine. There's a bunch of cool stuff in that bundle and a lot of weird stuff. I can imagine. The very day the world collapsed, Kefka turned his light of judgment on this village. The adults, these kids' parents, they all died trying to protect their children. You received a gift from Cranberry. I will check the gift after. But thank you, by the way. It's aimed right at us. Protect the kids. wonderful gift of parents getting fried by lasers. Thank you, Cranberry. Oh my gosh. Ah. This is a village of children now. They clung to me from the moment I arrived. They needed me. But at the end of the day, you also have a higher responsibility. You can't take Prism from us. Dwayne, please forgive him. It's just if we lose Prism, we'll lose the only thing that's holding this village together. Wonder why Kefka attacked this town. Had nothing to do with the war and never posed or bothered Kefka in any way. This is such a random target. But then again, as evidenced by him taking over my stream, Kefka just loves chaos. He just doesn't care. I mean, taking over my stream was just too much for me. Please forgive him. It's just we lose Prism. Set an example, right? I don't know why these kids need me. It's not like there's anything forcing me to protect them. It's the strangest feeling. But once that feeling took root inside of me, I lost the strength to keep on fighting. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something important. It's hard to describe, but the harder I look for the answer, the more I lose my strength to fight. Here, how about everything just went completely silent? To the point that you can hear, like, my fan in the background. Fine, if your mind is set on that, then we'll just leave and then come back in. Because that's usually how it goes, right? Humbaba's coming? Maybe he just hated that one Imperial soldier who was resting here. It was implied he was wounded in the battle for Doma, and Kefka really didn't like soldiers who were fighting to capture Doma. The ancient monster released from the depths of the earth by the cataclysm. I have to protect the village. Why are you doing it by yourself? Nothing. Well, this ended just about as quickly as it began. Oh, hello, gamer girl. Welcome to the stream. I am just experiencing Final Fantasy VI for the first time, and not sure how exactly I'm supposed to fight this guy. Because the thing is, I don't know what's a scripted sequence and what's not. Yep, that was an instant kill. Okay, that's what I expected, that I wasn't supposed to win. Prism, wake up! Uh-oh, here it comes. Okay, okay. On the SNES version, it is possible for Prism to win that? Wow. Okay, so it looks like he's primarily a magic user, so... But the game just treats it as if you've lost. It's kind of like Ramirez in Skies of Arcadia, because you can beat him... Because you can beat him in any of the scripted battles, but it just treats it as if you lost. But can I suplex him? That's the question. I can suplex him! Nice! So that's what I'll do. I'll just do Runic and then suplex. And from my understanding, from what I've gathered by looking it up, um, is it true that you had to memorize the blitz combos, kind of like an actual fighting game in the original? It didn't give you the prompts on screen, you had to memorize every single one. That is painful. I'm so glad that they added an on-screen prompt like that, because I would forget them very quickly, or just use like 2 or 3. Oh, there goes Amber. Aw, man. Yep, I'm dead. Yep, there it goes. Well, at least I know what to do this time. Like, it's making a circle around the control pad for most of them. Wanted to see your reaction to stream's Christmas Week surprise. Oh my god, Cranberry! That is awesome! Thank you! It doesn't show on screen, but Cranberry got me a copy of VTOL VR, so that is a game where you get to pilot VTOL aircraft in virtual reality. So VTOL they are some of my favorite aircraft, and that's something that I've always wanted to do, but I've always been so scared to do, is be a pilot. But this is the next best thing, so thank you so much, Cranberry, and oh, that is so awesome, thank you. From an R-Wing pilot to an aspiring pilot. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Crim. Especially after that battle and just failing miserably. But we'll try it again, because I don't give up so easily unless it's something that frustrates me to no end. But hey, I trust you to fly a plane. I'm probably one of the least trustworthy people to fly a plane, because if it's in a game, then I'm immediately going to betray my allies and crash it. Okay, so we have to go through this story bit again. My thing is, how do they know it's aimed right at them? Like, is Kefka just on top of his tower so massive that they can see him throwing a lightning bolt like Zeus or something? Because that's kind of the image that I get, is like the tower is the Mount Olympus, and then Kefka is the Zeus in this situation. I think the Light of Judgment gets showed at some point. Oh, hi, Yodimus! Welcome! And welcome, everybody. Yodimus is the starry spirit. They resemble me because we're the same species, but they're blue and black with stars all over their ears. They are very sweet. So what I'll do here is, before I exit the building, I'll quick save. That way I don't have to go through all of this again if I do end up losing. And I also love your emotes, too. Okay, so, quick save. And then, let me make sure that... Okay, he doesn't have any relics, so I'm gonna give him a relic or 2. Oh, this is an outfit I haven't seen in a while. My hoodie and my hat. Which, I do own this hoodie in real life. In fact, I own 2 of them. One of them is the official Half-Life 2 one, the other is the official Half-Life Alyx one. Sip. I'm taking a seep. I'll give him an angel ring. The reflect rings, it's a good option. I'm gonna get a snack. Good luck with round 2. Hopefully I'll get to eat more yummy lightning. No worries. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, I'll give it one more shot. But I also quick saved here, so I may have just soft locked myself. But it's not a big deal. I looked away for 1 second, and then Prism was just dead. Literally 1 second, and then dead. Awesome. I'll just keep doing this until he dies. Or Prism dies. Let's do this in futility. Call it a fighter jet to missile him. Yeah, that could work. I just need to see if brute forcing it is something that I can do. Because I'm doing quite a bit of damage with this, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And I just healed him. If at first you don't succeed, call in an airstrike. Okay, and then use an X potion on Amber, and then Runic, so I can kind of get myself back into a rhythm here. You healed him, sure, but the point is, it didn't heal you, right? That's pretty much the exact, it's like the meme, like, but did you die, though? Grabbed a muffin and some chips. How goes the battle? Well, I'm alive. That's more than what I could have said last time. See, I actually didn't know about the row, because, as I said in previous streams, there's a lot of mechanics in this game that I don't know about, and I probably won't know every mechanic by the time I beat this game. Like, I'm just kind of going by the skin of my teeth here. Alright, suplex him like you did the news anchor. Woo! Sorry. I got a little carried away. Comically large news anchor, right? I mean, this is kind of like my mind's visual representation of the news anchor. Do a barrel roll! I'll forever think it is just so cool that I got the actual crystal on my stream. Because when I played Star Fox Adventures early in the year, I never would have thought that I'd actually have the actress for Crystal on my stream, and also be consistently talking to her off and on since then. I usually share my adventures in VR chat with her. She likes to see those. And just keep doing this over and over again. Keep it up, you're doing great. I feel like a coach. You're definitely the kind of coach that I would love to have. Okay, that's gonna take out Amber, but that's okay. And then I'll have her heal herself. I think the Reflect Ring should be okay for now. Speed that up just a little bit, just to get the bar going. And I'll have her use an X potion on herself. I mean, I'm doing 1,000 damage every time, so it shouldn't be that much longer, I would imagine. Because, I mean, this is guaranteed almost like 1,200 damage every time. I don't know how many times I've got to bash his face into the ground. He restores HP after 3 turns. Don't scare me like that, Cranberry! Oh! I think the last thing you need to see is me to just fall over in my chair and cry. What magic do I have out of curiosity? Well, I'm not gonna check that right now. Literally right after I Phoenix downed her. Here, I'll just do one more Meteor Strike and pray to God that it actually works. Now, do us all a favor and just collapse over already. Literally, right after, like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Come on, I've literally peeled away every last bit of your health. Let's do it again. Okay, luckily, that was a block. Okay, there we go. I guess I really don't have the strength to fight anymore. Well, you also didn't have anything equipped, Prism, so... Mama, are you okay? I'm staying here. I wouldn't be any help to you now, and the children need me. But Prism... Maybe after a little more time has passed, I need to understand what's happening to me. Well, the thing is, though, these children are going to suffer a worse fate if you don't go out and try to stop Kefka. Staying in a basement like this forever isn't going to be an ideal situation. Just fell off the chain around his neck. Here, you can have it. Fenrir Magicite. Nice. As far as magic is concerned, that's what she has right now. I've been trying to teach her fire magic. Because, whenever I was on the floating continent, that was a problem. But at the very least, I didn't soft lock myself. But it seems like Prism is in no hurry to leave this village. So, I'm gonna go explore the other area. Oh wait, let me go back and go to the clock. Took a whole lot of damage from Big, but the literal second I poked it with a stick, it ran. It's just the stick was the one thing that was too much for it. What, you're telling me to go into an abandoned house with a bed that probably has, like, bed bugs or something in it? They hardly ever bite. Yeah, that's the best thing. It actually won't let me sleep in the bed. Yeah, it is not letting me sleep in the bed. In the other house. But there's like 3 other houses! There is no item shop! You mean this one? Okay. Sorry, I'm just being a bit sarcastic tonight. Where's the one that goes by Pirate Fox? He's not here currently, but he did gift a bunch of subs last night. But yeah. The house formerly known as Item Shop, kind of like the artist formerly known as Prince. Okay, let's see what's in here. A vampire thorn and a lizard. And then he zombied me, of course. I have an Esper recommendation. Sure, but I'll only be able to do that on Big currently because, as I said, I'm trying to get her fire spells right now. But what is your recommendation? Give everyone life. Come again? Okay. Okay, they both do. Okay, yep, you're good. You know, I'd love it if I could actually find the entrance to this damn forest. Such a time saver to cast instead of having to flounder in inventory. Yeah, I can see that. There we go, Chocobo Stable. This will take me to where I need to go without having to worry about random encounters. I also like how the Chocobo Stables still have the cheery music, so it's, even though the world is, like, devastated, we still have the cheer of riding a Chocobo. And I think it was because of this being a re-release, they made the attempt to kind of make the translations more accurate. Because from what I've heard, the translation for the original game had a lot of weird stuff in it. No, I can't cross over there because it's a mountain. And this is the last area I can go to, save for that thing in the middle down there, but I think that's Kefka's tower. Hey, this city's actually remarkably intact. It's completely fine. We try to keep a low profile here so we won't draw Kefka's ire. And the music's the same, too. After the cataclysm, I woke to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. When I tried to sleep there, monsters came for me in my dreams. Oh, it still frightens me just to think about it. You mean the other town wasn't low profile enough? No kidding. Yeah, but that's pretty much all of my gil doing that. Don't I have a rune blade? What am I using for Amber right now? Bastard sword. Well, I can give her the Ultima weapon in the meantime. Because it's not like Prism's using it. Imagine if the internet existed in this world, and you had trolls trying to get Kefka to torch other towns by spoofing it. They 100% would! Oh my goodness! Like, you say that as a joke, but there 100% there would be people who would do that. Like, if there's one thing I've understood about being on the internet for close to 20 years, is that yeah, 100% people would do that. You know, look out, it's the light of judgment. Well, at least they came early. A bunch of thieves hanging out in the pub. They say they all escaped from Bigro Cast. Oh! And I don't have the energy for this right now. Why are you Maybe I should lower the amount of ducks, because this animation goes forever. You know what? When I send that GoPro, I'm going to send you a rubber duck just to spite you, Cranberry. Okay. My day hasn't been nearly as good, but I'm here. Good to see you. Slightly advanced form of swatting. Pretty impressive that a kid like me can run a business, don't you think? You should buy something to encourage me. Yeah, how about you lower your prices? Like, what is this, the U.S. economy? Or to get here used to be at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, thank you, Cranberry. I have to see what I have to see where I have it in my bag, because I found the accessories. I just need to find the actual camera, which I'll do tonight. I think it's in one of my swimming bags, because I used to take it to the pool and get like some underwater shots with it, but I probably haven't messed with it since. Boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle to take back our booty. Get your own damn booty! They've got it all in the storeroom there. Lost our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. We met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. We're gonna go into the castle through a secret cave that nobody knows about. Alright, let's go. Well, if it's a secret cave that nobody knows about, then how do you know about it? I'm just here looking for booty. Get your own damn booty. I cannot believe Mike Pollock said that. That was fantastic. Yeah, I am gonna give her the GoPro. I just need to find out where it is. Because as I said, I do have it. I just need to figure out what bag I put it in. Because I think the last time I used it was probably like Memorial Day 2021 or something. How do they know about it? A question for a lifetime. Oh, hi, Aunt Jenna. Did you have to make another account? Because I see the one attached to the name. It's not really a secret entrance if everybody knows about it. It's kind of like a secret society or the Secret Service. Everybody knows about the Secret Service. Everybody knows about the KGB or the Freemasons. It's like, it's not really a secret society if everybody knows about it. It defeats the purpose. Let me see. Okay, that's a Chocobo stable. There's nothing up here. And I left the town by accident. Oh, and Pogo's here too. Hi, Pogo. Wow, we're having a nice party today. I feel really nice. Go back to the docks. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring the area just to see if there's anything that I missed, because while the town is remarkably intact for it being the end of the world. Thank you for the follow, Pogo. Yeah, the town is remarkably intact for existing in a post-apocalyptic world, but... Ah! Which one do you want me to do? Do you want me to go to the dock, or do you want me to talk to people? Pick one! Ah! It's like, I don't know what you want me to do! No, I'm not gonna buy something to encourage you because you're price gouging. Like, I understand how the economy works. Yeah, I'll talk to everybody, but if I don't find who it is, then it's irrelevant. Oh, this guy right here. He kind of blended in with everything, so I couldn't see him, because you gotta remember, I play the game with my glasses off, so I can't see certain things. Aren't you Burger King? Or somebody pretending to be Burger King? Good game, by the way, definitely a classic. Okay, so my guess is that either this is him, or trying to kind of keep a low profile, or it is somebody pretending to be him. Me and Big are ordering Burger King from some random stranger. Well, don't buy it from the kid, he's price gouging you. Don't play dumb with me, Burger King, you didn't lose your memory, did you? Listen, it grieves me to have to disappoint such a beautiful lady, but I've been Gerard since the day I was born. Or Jared. I don't know, pronunciations in Final Fantasy games are beyond me. I've never met anyone else who'd flirt with a lady he was trying to shake off his tail. Being polite to ladies is a common courtesy the whole world over. Anyone hungry for Burger King? Probably not, because the local Burger King takes like 30 minutes just to get your order. I know my brother when I see him. No kidding! It's literally like Sabine Big is right here. There's like, hot take, but Burger King is foul. It's pronounced like Walter. We'll just call him Walter. You know the way into Figaro Castle quite well then, correct? Oh, do we ever? Then lead the way. I'll take charge once we're in. Yeah, I feel like this guy's an imposter. It just doesn't sit right with me. But we also went to a new location. Rolling with pirates now, so he's Burger Captain. Or Burger Prince. The boss of that gang of thieves is in the inn on the second. Something that I've always loved about this game is just they have this most specific information about everything that you're doing. So the boss of that gang of thieves is in the inn on the second floor. Okay, why are you telling this random stranger who walked into town this? There's a fish and chip place called Long John Silver's. Burger King onion rings really are a guilty pleasure. Pretty much the only thing I can eat since I've been meat-free for a really long time. They aren't world-class onion rings, but sometimes they hit the spot and they're terribly fast food sort of way. Captain Burger King ordered the #1 piece. Have it your way. Okay, more of the same. But there's a weird sense of comfort because in the World of Ruin so far, we've seen nothing but just devastation and just absolute creepiness with the world map. But something that I really like is how Figaro is completely fine and everything's just normal. I don't really need to stay at night, I'm just kind of exploring. Confront the imposter. Just wait, I'm on my way to help. You followed me here? You are Burger King, aren't you? Boss, everything's ready, let's go. Case of mistaken identity, my dear, give it up. Those onion rings have always been my favorite. Yeah, I got, oh geez, what was the restaurant? Because I got some at Walmart somewhat recently. I think it was TGI Fridays onion rings. You can get those at Walmart, and then you can put them in the air fryer, and they taste pretty much the same. I have some of those that I might have. You haven't said a word to your brother. I feel that. This time it's thieves. Girl just doesn't get any rest. Figaro Castle's stuck below the desert with no air to breathe. The people are probably all... Finish your sentence. You don't have to trail off. I mean, we've seen our fair share of death in this world. I mean, we're literally talking about a clown deity that throws lightning bolts at people just for shits and giggles. The little girl stopped coming here. Haven't seen her since that fateful day. Did you two have a falling out when the world ended, or is this just a sibling thing I'm too genetically augmented to understand? I think it's a sibling thing. Because there are times where I don't get along with my brother. And also, my short-term memory is terrible, so I'm trying to remember where exactly that he was leading me to go. We can't mope around hanging our heads forever. We have to start rebuilding. Hey, it's the merchants that I stole the clothes from. These men may be thieves, but at least they're working towards a goal. We can learn a thing or two from that. Now there's nothing left of my hometown, even if I wanted to go back. Ouch. I'm also playing on a controller, so... Question, if you're a pirate, what are you doing with two legs? You had to make that joke! You had to make that joke! Just when we thought we'd be able to rest easier with the Empire gone, now we have Kefka to worry about. It's like, better to deal with the demon that you know. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. Wasn't it like... If this is what I'm thinking of, isn't it behind the... Yeah. You can tell the old man liked that little girl coming around. Like, not in a creepy way, he just enjoyed seeing her come around. Oh, wait, isn't this the prison area? Yeah, this is the prison area where we got Amber originally. Not sure that there's going to be anything new down here, but it's worth a check. I'm also thankful that nobody has thrown ducks at me. I'm totally not encouraging anybody to do so. An old clock, it's not ticking. The duck apocalypse. Yeah, loads of treasure that I've already got earlier. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say, I was lucky that there were no random battles in here, but I guess there is. Oh, I guess you can't use Runic with the Ultima Blade, okay. So I guess I'll have to equip something else. So I'll just go back to... No! Why? You would curse me with rubber and other cheaply manufactured materials? You know, at the end of the night, you know who has to clean this up? Oh! Me! There's at least probably about 250 ducks down there, an anvil, some other party things from a beach, and I have to clean that up after the stream. So, have some decency and have your friend Eno little help. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Head pats make everything better, even though I do have to clean all this stuff up afterwards. But still, would you like a map to go with that? A mop to go with that broom? We're gonna clean up your act. I can't get it off my head. It's caught on my ears. There we go. I would throw ducks if I knew how. Also, a little late to be asking this, but did anyone else think Gestalt looks like a dog, even more so in the original version? Well, I mean, he kind of was a dog because he was a lying piece of shit, but, wait, there's soldiers down here? Interesting. I know there's probably no point in me being down here, but I just want to explore just in case. Because now that I'm at a point in the game, I can just do that. I don't feel as threatened. They didn't know the war and the world ended. And you see, it's funny that you mentioned that, because there was... let me preach about history for a bit here. There was a couple cases of shortly after World War... or long after World War II ended, there was holdouts of Japanese soldiers that had stayed on islands in the Philippines up until 1975, I think? So, roughly like 30-something years after the war ended, there was still soldiers that were actively fighting a war that had... this new generation that came after them had just been recovering from. Yeah, I think I'm going to exit this area and go back upstairs, because it seems like this is just, if you missed it, it's here just in case. But he's overshadowed because he shares the game with motherfucking Kefka. I can throw ducks for you if you'd like. No! Seeing the new translations, much people bash on Ted Woosley for his inaccuracies. His translations really wasn't that bad. Like, 99% of the time it portrayed the same idea. It's only seen a small number of lines I'd really consider being off. For what it's worth, I just did a Google search for Gestalt dog, and now I feel justified. You know, I would show that up. I would show that on stream, but I'm kind of afraid what would pop up on the Google search results. Because I feel like I would get somebody's random Twitter page that has just probably like Gestalt porn or something like that. There's literally a minion that is Empire's a dog. You're far from alone there. I did actually forget where he said he was headed. Because sometimes when I'm reading the chat, I read what is on screen, but I completely forget what they say shortly afterwards because my short-term memory is as good as a goldfish and about as reliable as a spreadsheet from the 90s. Leave the town, just walk a bit forward. Okay. Goldfish Eno. Yeah, one of these days you're just gonna see an outfit with me that just has like a goldfish on it. You know, it's safe to look at the on stream. Okay, I'll take a look. Let me pull that up real quick. Because I also have to load my Chrome up too. Because again, I also deal with some weird aspect ratio things. Let's see. Yep. He's a cute puppy dog. Yes, he is. Yes, he is a cute puppy dog. Cute puppy dog. Yes, he is. Oh, such a cute puppy dog. Use item to acquire the Gestalt minion. Can I make this image bigger? No. Well, I guess I can do that. That is the Gestalt puppy. Okay, let me reset that. Reset. I'm enjoying some Christmas cookies while you're stuck. Are you trying to make put on weight? Why is that so cute? I mean, it's a dog, but it's also Genocidal Emperor dog. Oh, hey, a Magitech suit. Oh, yeah. Town layouts and not having my glasses on can confuse me. But, okay, so I think it's to the left of the town that I exit. But, again, my sense of direction, again, is about as reliable as my memory, which is not at all. I think it was this way. Because this was the town that was under Imperial occupation near the beginning of the game, if I remember correctly. Because isn't this where we stole that one soldier's clothes? You can just sit the other way, just on the walls. Here we go. Look at this silly sprite man go. Is there a Kefka cat as well? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so you said just exit the town and do what after that? There's a cave just west of here. I'm assuming that's what's on the map here, just to the left. A desert it had to be rabbits. It's always bunnies. The game really wants me to drive home that I am killing my own speed. Well, I'm not technically a full rabbit. I'm a rabbit fox, but at the same time, I don't like having to kill bunnies. I mean, they're healing themselves, so I may use Amber with some magic and then keep using Blitz. Their counter to magic is to cast Cure on you. I'll use that on all enemies. Awesome! Fire and Thunder! We're just a few elements short of a Greek pantheon. I kill my own species all the time in video games. Well, it's not the same, though. Well, I mean, it is the same, but it's not the same time. Do it for me. A bunny is the reason I lost my leg. See, that's the thing, Pogo, is that nobody's gonna understand the context unless you tell them why that's funny. I'm gonna warn you in advance, you might be getting mad about something up ahead, and I wouldn't even blame you, but that's because they're humans, and we all know how bad they are. Didn't have the holy hand grenade. I'll actually go out and save in the overworld real quick, just in case. I do have the quick save option, so for those who have played the original game, one of the quality of life improvements that they made is a quick save option, so you can save pretty much anywhere. I haven't used it all that much, but I'm still going to save out in the overworld just in case. Who is this handsome gentleman? Man. His name is literally Man. It's dangerous beyond here. I'll go ahead and clear out all the nasty, vile monsters. You just wait here. I mean, if you're gonna handle this yourself, fine. At least I don't have to deal with anything. But I'm gonna go in and follow just anyway. His parents weren't very creative. Well, at least he didn't name his child and make them a compass. Man, guy, dude. My favorite Final Fantasy character. Did Eno never do the thing on the train? Oh, you mean the suplex on the train? Yeah, I did the suplex almost immediately. Oh. I like how... I feel kind of insulted that these enemies are named Humpty. And they're shaped like an egg. Neck Hunter. I wonder if they're going to keep his name as Man on this version. I had to watch advertisements so I couldn't hear Eno for a bit. I was there for that when it was the first stream I watched. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean on the train. I thought that making noises with my tongue that doesn't exist. Because what you're hearing is a telepathic message from my mind. But the question is, Dante. Okay. The NPC that was ahead of you was on the train, too. Oh! Did you get attacked by a man with anything? I might have, but I don't remember, because it's been a couple weeks since I did that stream. It's very possible, but I don't have any recollection of it off the top of my head. Because from what I get, that was a random encounter or something. But I don't know, there's a lot of... As I've said, there's a lot of things in this game that I may not remember off the top of my head. And that, and also I feel like there's some features and some mechanics that I probably won't fully understand until I get to the end game. And also, as far as the blitz is concerned, the only way you can fail a blitz is if you press the A button before the end of the prompt. So from my understanding, if you fail the blitz in the original version, you just failed it. But this one really holds your hand, and you only fail the blitz if you screw up royally, like I have multiple times. Or you just get impatient. There's a certain room with the treasure chest on the train, and he would appear in there, but you weren't typically checking the side rooms. No, because, again, like, with streaming, it's a bit different because, just playing the game by myself, like, I have time to kind of go through everything. But when I'm streaming, it's a bit difficult because I'm also focusing on commentary and chat interaction. So naturally there's going to be some things that I do miss, and that's just how I play. I try to ask as much as possible if there's something important that I need to do, or if there's something I missed, but... Alright, what now? I need to give them, like, some crazy accent. Here, boy, here's some yummy food for a good little turtle. How about that, eh? Nice. Used to have me a pet turtle. Hey, there's man. And I guarantee, yep, I knew that the turtle was gonna move. So let me just point out something for those who had this nursery rhyme. I think we've all had Humpty Dumpty as a nursery rhyme. But where in the nursery rhyme does it ever imply that Humpty Dumpty is an egg? It never does. Humpty Dumpty is just some random person. So the turtle's been there for a year. I must say, I wish streaming was a thing in my heyday. Playing Super Breakout, Pitfall, and the Atari 2600, maybe The Legend of Zelda. And the thing with streaming, Aunt Jenna, is that I feel that I can be my authentic self a lot better, and I get to share things that I'm passionate about and play games that are in my backlog that I wouldn't necessarily been able to try before. And it's very individual, because with YouTube videos, it's people seeing your stuff over time, whereas Twitch, it's all live, and it's really helped me to bring my confidence levels up quite a bit. Because I always wanted to do radio, and because radio being a really tough industry to get in for somebody my age, it's the next best thing, because I get to talk to people and build a community that cares about me as a person rather than the content that I make. And you get to see my reactions to all the games that I play, such as Final Fantasy VI, which I honestly, at this point, even though I'm probably going to rage a little bit later on, I want to say this is probably my favorite game that I've streamed this year next to Kingdom Hearts. So my two favorite games that I've streamed, for those who are curious, for the 2023 year, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VI are my two favorites, with Skies of Arcadia coming in the third. The rhyme does not state him to be an egg, but some early books portrayed him as an egg, and the idea stuck. There are too many Carls around. I heard speculation that it was actually a canon. You know, that actually makes sense, now that I think about it. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. Yeah, Humpty Dumpty sounds like a really obscure name for a canon, but it makes more sense than Humpty Dumpty being a person. Because why would all the king's horses and all the king's men try to put him back together again when, I mean, obviously if he fell off, he's not going to get back up. That leaves the mystery, as well as why the cannon randomly fell. I mean, that's a good point. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Because of gravity? Oh, there goes gravity. Also need to check my magic power. I saw somebody mod the game text to where Meteor Strike is called Meteor Suplex. And that kind of, I like that better than just Meteor Strike. This is not a dead end, you'll want to search along the lower wall, but there's a northern hidden passage too if you want to check it out. I remember some German mercenaries in the 1500s had two cannons named the Devil and his Mother. May or may not have rolled over my leg in the process. Oh, go, please. Yeah, I feel like the hidden passage is like right over here, maybe? Unless you're talking about this over here. But this also gives me time to read the chat. Not that I don't play newer games, I'm a gamer for life at this point. But as I get older, my reflexes aren't as good as they used to be, especially with NES games, which are notoriously difficult. Love that explanation of streaming, Eno, and I love watching your streams without getting overly gushy. It's nice to connect in this way. But Cranberry, the confusing thing is that you said it's on the it's on the lower wall, but you're telling me to go north. I'm just sorry. I'm just kind of confused. It's like, do I go up? Do I go down? But that just makes it more confusing. I'm not. My brain is terrible. Okay. Hug. Please, some flavor text. Okay. Wait, is Big gonna suplex himself because he's confused? Okay. And Aunt Jenna, it's just really great to be able to have you on board because it makes me feel really happy that my family is supporting me. Especially because I get to experience a game that you hold in high regard. Because something that I mentioned to my Aunt Jenna a couple different times is that one of my earliest memories of this game was actually watching her play this on, I think, an emulator. And the very beginning section with Narsh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Remember that this is one of the best places to be overly gushy about things. Oh yeah, I am like a cuddle bug on this stream. I am... That's why I have the head pat thing, and then you can just do different things, like change my outfits and stuff. I obviously portray myself as very feminine. So I get to be my authentic self without having to worry about my physical appearance. Because I think in a way, with VTubing, it's easier to connect with somebody who is, it's easier to connect with a model than just a voice, I think. And I've never really been confident with my physical appearance, so this is a nice middle ground for me because I get to be seen the way I want to be seen. Did he just go into an empty treasure chest? Okay. Come on, hurry it up. Well, I would if I didn't get stopped by Humpty Dumpty! The triple Humpty Dumpty. I feel like Humpty Dumpty must have sat on multiple walls, because if there's 3 of him here, then oof. He took whatever was inside the treasure chest. Those Humpty enemies are indeed weird. Thought so from the first time I played this game, so I agree with you earlier in the comments about them. I think one of the strangest enemies I saw was, I think it was in the Floating Continent when I had, I don't remember what they were called, but they were like giant face or something, and it was literally a shrunken head. Oh, we're in Figaro Castle, nice! Are you still with us? Just hold on a bit longer, okay? I still feel like this is an imposter. I mean, sure, he does know his way in here, but I really feel that this is not actually Burger King. Oh yeah, because they're underground. Naturally, they won't be able to breathe. So I'll never understand why flan is a condiment enemy in some of these games. Right. It's like, I don't even want to eat flan. He can't breathe and he's standing up just normally. But the music is still here. It's all cheery. Can't breathe. In the SNES, they said it was terrible and there was no indication that they couldn't breathe. And it makes sense because it gives a sense of continuity, because earlier they said, oh, those people are probably dead because they're underground. Oh! Humpty Dumpty! And what the heck is this thing over here? Like, what even is that? Okay, good thing I didn't use magic. I just saw a band called Not So Much Flan, but Flam open up for the Mighty Fishbone last week. Speaking of, how was that concert if you went to it? Because I listened to that music you sent me and it was really nice. Because there was a lot of versatility with their arsenal. It was very much... they weren't just one genre, they were everything, and that's something that I really respect in music. Ooh, nice, X potions. Well, I mean, let me switch to Big, because technically this isn't stealing if it's in his own castle. A crystal helm and a gravity rod. I probably should have arranged this a little better than I have, but... Well, there's the gravity. Ah, dang it. Gravity rod. A rod that may cast gravity upon striking an enemy. And then there was that other thing that I got, which was, No! Crystal helm. The helm constructed to use crystal shards. Okay, let's see if that's any good, though. I always get so confused because the equip at the abilities menu. Okay, well, that looks like it improves Amber's stats quite a bit, so I'll give her the Crystal Helm. I don't think this randomizer is possible given this information. If I were up against it, I'd use my special combo attack power. Playing a Pokemon randomizer right now, I'm a mandatory early game trainer, has a Shedinja. Oh no. Absolutely killer. My whopping 17 Fistbones show dating back to 1994 when I first saw them. That was 2 years before I was even born. They've been known as one of the best live bands in the world dating back to the 80s. They sound as great as ever, and while they have more energy than many bands half their age, they don't quite have the frantic energy of their 80s and 90s shows when they would have move around a million miles a minute. If you didn't know, you can use Optimal. Yeah, that's what I did for Big. I just used Optimal on him, and then I equipped my relics accordingly. I did not mean to use Runic. It's also getting really toasty in here. After this battle, I might turn my fan up just a notch, because, oof. The last thing that you all need to see is your Spirit Rabbit getting sweaty. Going AFK, my dear, but thanks for inviting me to your stream. I'm still going to be watching, just have to play third wheel between a giant and elf and Mabinogi. You were completely fine, Pogo. It's just great to see you, and I don't expect everybody to stay who pops in. It's just really nice to talk to some people while I get a chance. Collect treasure from 50% of the chest. Okay, I'm going to go turn my fan on real quick. Just give me like 1 second. Or, turn it. Well, not on, but make the fan speed go a little quicker. There we go. Alright, that should handle that. A royal crown? Her Royal Highness is matched luggage! Wonderful kind of sort of meeting you all. I'll be around a lot more often. Yes, thank you so much, Pogo. Like, you are awesome. Is that an actual equipable item, though? Ah, I gotta sort. I'm gonna do that. Yep. That's better. A crown that can be only worn by those of royal blood, so I'm assuming that only Big and Burger King can wear it. It's got good stats, but it also takes away some, well, it's minuscule, but I don't know. I'll keep that for now, and then I'll kind of decide what to do with it later. Okay, so let's see. I guess I have to go back down and then go the other way. No! I'm also really glad that Amber is above the 1000 HP threshold. I say that as she gets her HP shredded in half. And for those who are curious, I'm playing this on an Xbox Series X controller. Because months and months ago when I did a Devil May Cry 3 stream, my controller that I had before, which was a wired one, kept dying every single time I tried to use it, and I had to use the keyboard. Which, not that playing games like this on a keyboard is a problem, but I still like the freedom of the controller when playing this, and it feels a bit more legitimate playing it on a controller than a keyboard. Neck hunters gonna hunt one's neck. I mean, they've got sickles, so obviously they're ready for something. You have a tough boss coming up. Plan your espers beforehand. Consider what you'll want to summon for a major fight. Oh yeah, that's what you meant by it being difficult. Fun, fair, and balanced boss design. You all are not giving me that much encouragement with what's about to come. Okay, let me go back to my items list and use, well, actually no, I can just use my magic. But I also need to use an ether on both of them. This boss kind of sucks! Oh no! I'm actually legitimately scared! It's like everybody's like, oh, this boss is gonna suck. Yeah, this doesn't give me much encouragement to go through that door. Okay, let me just take a moment to just go to prepare. Let me pull up the guide. Yeah, I'm pulling up one just in case. Wait, this guide has a blank page for Vigoro Castle? You've got to be kidding me, IGN. Why do you have a walkthrough and it's blank? It doesn't make any sense. Do I know Blizzura? No, just Blizzard, I think. Yeah, just Blizzard. IGN couldn't beat this boss either. Well, they couldn't beat the tutorial level of Cuphead, so I'm not surprised. Okay, so I will ask for some help here. What espers do you recommend for this next boss? Just so I have them equipped and I don't have to worry. It's the meme of the book and the guy doing, what the fuck, all the pages are blank! But yeah, Esper recommendations for this next part, just so I know what I can use. Because I've been using the ones that you recommended earlier because of getting raise. Golem, okay, so I will give Golem to Beeg. I keep forgetting that Espers are under the abilities. And what about Amber? It's okay, you're not having as hard of a panic attack as I did 2 hours ago. Oh, big. Okay, so what would be a good recommendation for Amber as far as Espers are concerned? But then again, you can only use one Esper per round, like per match anyway, so I guess it's kind of redundant. But I'll go ahead and quick save again, just so I... I'll ponder on this with my Coke. Check what Kieran and Seraph do, because a big heal is usually nice, but I forget what those do. So for Amber, there's few options. Zone Seek puts Shell on everyone, Carbuncle, I believe, puts Reflect on, Phantom puts Vanish on everyone. All have decent defensive utility. Golem is the big one, though. Okay, so I'll probably use Golem, just because you can only use the one Esper per battle thing. And then it's going to be trial and error, I would imagine. So, like, going through and being defeated and trying again. Problem with Phantoms if you lose is if you use any healing on anyone, you lose it. So both can use an Esper once per battle. Okay, so it's a once per battle thing. So I think what I'll do is, if that's the case, then I will equip Phantom on Amber, just to kind of give a second layer of protection should I need it. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'll use Zona Seeker. Okay. I'm going in! Figaro Castle engine room. Okay, who is this guy? This has to be an imposter. So this is the problem. Got its What? Why are there tentacles in the engine? Boss, what should we do? Our treasure's in the storeroom back there. I'll do my best, boss. I'll keep this thing busy. You guys go get the treasure. But boss, that's awfully dangerous. Just get moving. Hopefully it's not... Oh, if it's Ultros, I'm gonna rage so hard. Burger King! What are you standing around for, Ember? Give me a hand. Burger King, it is you! Okay, so it is him. I genuinely did not think that it was actually him. The thing is, like, because of the color palette being so similar, it's actually really hard for me to see. Okay, so you target the tentacle in the top left as much damage as you can, either in both summons. Okay, let me pause and slow down so I can read the chat, because there's too many messages at once. Immediately target the tentacle in the top left with as much damage as you can after you send off both summons. Regen is a very good spell. Cast on Bird King and Ember. If you cast it early, you'll get a lot of mileage with it. Immediately target the tentacle in the top left with as much damage as you can after you send off both summons. So you want me to use my Espers now? And then cast Regen? Use Golem immediately, okay. Okay, I see what you mean now. Okay, regen I will use on Big. Okay, guys, chill out just a little bit because I'm trying to do it and it's just like just telling me like 50 different things is kind of stressing me out a little bit, so chill just a little bit, please. Which also probably heal Burger King. Okay, what even happened here? I'm so confused right now. What is even happening? Oh, I had the auto battle on by mistake. That's what happened. Because in my stress, I accidentally pressed that. But it's okay. Let me see. Do I have raise on him? No. I'll just have to use Phoenix down. Oh no, right as I use the damn X potion, really? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I gotta use a Well, once they put me down, that is. Oh, they're absorbing my health. That's what's going on. I mean, I appreciate it, but I do not have this. Okay, and then I'll use a Blitz, and then I will use Big and Amber as healing. Can I, like, suplex the tentacle? Because if so, that's gonna be awesome. How do you... Okay, tell me how that works. How do you suplex a tentacle off of something? Clearly this is some big monster here, but... At the same time, it's like, what? Bottom right absorbs fire, but is very weak to fire and water and ice. Okay. Well... Auto crossbow? Okay, so I'll use water spells on the bottom, what was the bottom right one? Use Blizzara on that one. And then in the meantime, I'll have Amber brought back up. I mean, the floor is organic, so clearly there's some sort of, there's very clearly some sort of nutritional value in the tentacles on the floor. I mean, it's just seafood. I'll just use a regular attack on that real quick, because I don't remember exactly what it was. Kill the tentacles Maniac Mansion style. Well, that's a game I haven't heard in a long time. Okay, so it looks like it heals fairly consistently. Let me see, is fire an appropriate spell to use? What's that, unless a 4-ton anvil falls on your head and it's being pushed for the past 5 minutes. No! So I think it's really just grinding out and hitting it as much as I can, I guess. Oh, okay. See, what I hate about this is that Big is my heavy hitter, and he's grabbed Big. So I've just got to do as much damage as I can. There we go. Welcome to the tentacle party, Sarah! Why in God's name did I say that? The opportunity was just too perfect to pass up. Yeah, also, I do apologize for the outburst there. It's just, I don't... One of the things that I have trouble with is, especially in a stressful situation like that, is when I get overloaded with information, I kind of shut down a little bit. Um, it's nobody's fault. I just wanted to, like, put that out there that sometimes that does happen, so... Acting like you don't know me. I heard Figaro had run into some kind of trouble. I wanted to help, but how was I supposed to get in here with the castle stuck beneath the sand? Then I got wind of the rumor that those guys had escaped from the dungeon. So you used them. Bingo, and obviously I couldn't let them find out I was the King of Figaro because they just escaped from your own jail. You could have told us. Uh-oh, we better hide. What, we literally just took out a tentacle monster. You think these thieves are gonna be problem? Boss? Boss! The monster must have gotten him. Poor boss didn't even last as long as the last boss. Oh well, let's go. You don't care if they take that treasure? I couldn't care less about treasure. What we need to worry about is Kefka. This boss is incredibly difficult first time. You did really well, so congrats. Just one congrats. I'm on a budget right now. Let's go shake things up again. So we've got 3 party members again. Attain the Soul Saber. Ooh. Something with a name like that has to be a goodie. Let me see. A sword that drains MP and may cast death upon striking an enemy. But the question is... The one treasure that they missed, probably one of the most important ones. So... He's got the Ultima weapon. It said that it was compatible with Runic. Or at least I think that it did. Let me go back to the items list. Yeah, it says it's compatible with the Runic blade, so... I'll give that to Amber. Because if Burger King is using the Ultima blade, there's kind of no point in... It's recommended to put Burger King in the top slot and then revisit the Figaro shops. The prices are halved. Oh! Well, I guess he is the king. But then again, earlier in the game, the king did go into somebody's bedroom and literally sleep in their bed. Speaking of the Figaro shops, did you ever get the drill? No. The thing that I should probably clarify is if you probably didn't tell me and I haven't seen it, it probably hasn't happened. And it's also partially because I've not really been using BK, really at all. I've really been using Amber, Prism, Big, and then a rotating 4th party member. Tasty. Now I just gotta remember how to get out of Figaro Castle. The engine's working again. Next stop, the surface. Yeah, I wonder what could have caused this. A cataclysm of worldwide proportion. Let's stay put. Because we're gonna go to Figaro. Welcome home, King Burger King. It's KBK. Okay, and then South Figaro is just right over there. No. Ah! intentionally misleading town names. Well, I mean, at the same time, like, I saw Figaro, so I didn't see castle afterwards, so I assumed that what was meant was the town. Yeah, I'll rest for a bit. Free sleep. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember exactly where the shops were. I think they're this way? Oh yeah, they're on the sides, that's right. Oh yeah, this is a major discount. Incredibly cheap tents, right? Well, I'm gonna need ethers primarily because I use a lot of magic, so I'll do that. Casually building a factory here, what's up? Okay, are any of these other items good? Like, Debilitator, Flash, Noise Blaster. Most of the tools are meh. You should have one copy of all of them. It's like, yeah, buy them just to have them. Yeah, it's like, it's almost kind of conflicting, because, like, one person says, oh, they're great, and then the other person says they're trash. It's like, okay, I'll go down the middle road, then. Okay, now that we got Big back, let's look at the map here. Okay, so we could go back into the engine room and go to that other area. Here we are, Collingen, or however that's pronounced. I don't have a mouth, so pronunciations don't really work on a tongue that doesn't exist. Sounds like an interesting hentai. Okay, so we are in the top left corner of the map. Well, time to explore. That's a Narsh soldier. Narsh is crawling with monsters. I have nowhere to go now. I lost my home. Also pronounced like Walter. Well, it was interesting. Those beautiful days will never return. What? Am I going into a flashback sequence? Oh, we got some burbs. And I gotta creak my chair because my back hurts. There's a real tough fellow fighting in the Coliseum. Seems he's trying to get a weapon called an Itchy Getchy. Is that the same person who came up with the name Walkie Talkie? Like, come on. What, am I saying it's wrong? I'm saying that whoever made up that name is the same person who came up with the Walkie Talkie. Or Humpty Dumpty. In SNES, that was called the Striker. My philosophy has always been, with Burger King's tools and weapons in general, to buy pretty much everything. You'll ultimately have enough gil to do so, and then some. Yeah, because it looked like they were super cheap. But I think it's a good idea to... I think it is definitely a good idea for me to get all of the tools just in case. Because I don't want him to be completely helpless. And that, speaking of that, I also need to give him an Esper. Because I don't think he knows any magic, because I have not been... I haven't really done anything with him. So... I'll give him Seraph, just because it's good to have everyone have some healing magic on them. I bought them all in my No Espers playthrough just because my capabilities are so limited. Seraph's always good magic start. Yeah, because it'll be good for him to have healing abilities from the Espers. Because everyone having Cure, I think, will go really well in the long run. Tasty's probably searching the world over for that fabled treasure. So in other words, you find where that treasure's hidden, and that's where you'll find Tasty. Okay, so, again, something that has always creeped me out is that we have, like, Tasty's girlfriend here, and then we've just got this creepy-ass old man who's just watching over her body, and it's like, oh, I've got your treasure safe! It's like, he literally, all his life's purpose is just to stare at the corpse of this woman. I mean, how fucked up is that? He's not gonna do that to you, is he? Yeah, it's like, we just, the moment that something goes wrong, or like a girlfriend gets sick, they just trust the old man to watch over them as they sleep, and then make creepy, condescending comments related to them. Okay, if I can't find the treasure, how would they look for me there? Right. Hey, it's Alucard's. So you survived. Come with us, we're going after Kefka. I just don't have the drive to do that kind of stuff anymore. What are you talking about? I'm a gambler. My world has always been one where a man's spirit could soar free. Not anymore. I feel like the weight of this world is crushing on me. Or it's crushing me. It's just too much to bear. And on top of that, I've even lost my wings. You fought with all your heart before the world was ruined. That couldn't have been easy either, but you seemed to bear that just fine. That was then. All my dreams are gone now. If you need a dream to chase after, then why don't you find yourself a new one? Like taking back our world. The weight of the world has a crush on Alucard's, and it's also a very good song from Nier Automata. You know, maybe you're right. You chase after it with me then, my new dream? Thanks. Now I think it's time to pay a visit to Daryl's tomb. She's waiting for us. With a new pair of wings! So for context, we named him Alucard's because he looks like Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And we also wanted to give him a restaurant name, because some people said Arby's, some people said Alucard, so I was like, okay, we'll just name him Alucard's. He sure was talked into it easily after being so against it before, right? A typical gambler. Yep, you give him a chance, and then he will... Like, he doesn't care. Yeah, he was looking for an excuse to go somewhere. Don't quit. Oh yeah, it's an equip. I'll give him optimal. And then I'll wait on the relics until later. The original version didn't allow for nearly as creative names, much smaller character limits. So this time I didn't need a coin with identical signs. Sides. Yeah, that's my dyslexia showing. Okay, so I'm assuming that's all that is to be done in the town, but I'm gonna go into the shops real quick, just in case. Darts. Okay, so that's an immediate upgrade for Alucarbi's, but that's also a lot of gil, so let me see. I think we'll go for the regular darts and give that to him. Because he's kind of using his starter weapon at the moment, and I also need to give him an Esper, so... Let's see... Let's see, what magic does... Yeah, I'll give him Kieran, and that way he can get Cure. Let's see... I probably have a bunch of stuff that I can sell, because I've just not sold anything, because I just don't know what I'm supposed to keep and what I'm supposed to sell. Oh, I should probably equip the stuff that I just gave him. There we go. Let's see. Maybe I should sell stuff that I have duplicates of. Because again, I'm really not sure what I should keep and what I should get rid of. Because that's part of the reason why I haven't went to a store and sold anything, really. So I'll go kind of down to the items below all of this, and if I have a duplicate, I'll sell it. Do you think that's a fair assessment? Do you think that there's some stuff that I shouldn't sell duplicates of? Because I feel like if I sell my duplicates, I'm going to get a lot of gil back, and that'll really help. But at the same time, I don't know if there's a specific item that I have that I should keep. So, like, for example, the Flame Tongue. I guess I could sell one of those. I mean, I'll poll the audience on this one. What do you think? Selling duplicates. I typically sell duplicates, but I will defer to judgment of Cran and Amber on this one. Yeah, gives me time to get a drink, too. So, since I haven't gotten any response on that, I'm probably just going to sell the duplicates. I've got 11 mithril rods. I sell dupes. Yeah, okay. Keep the shurikens. I don't ever really bother to sell anything, but that's mostly out of laziness and just not wanting to bother. It's probably not a bad idea, though. Yeah, I just want to get some gil back, just because, I feel like I've lost a lot of gil, so I want to get as much back as I can with items that I've just kind of collected and been sitting in my inventory for the longest time. Okay, it also tells me if it's equipped or not, so that shows me if I'm actually using it, so that's good to know. Prevents darkness. Okay. Yeah, calm down there, Ansem. And I'll sell one of the Hermes sandals. One of the reflect wings. Prevents darkness! So for context, Aunt Jenna, I did a WWE 2K 2022 stream the other day, and I just had all the different characters from my stream so far. So the main villain of Kingdom Hearts, I had me, I had some of my chat members, I had those old douchebag news anchors that I used to work with. So it's been a very, very fun stream here. I'm actually gonna keep the duplicate on that. Okay, so we should be good on that. We got a pretty decent a sizable amount of gil back. May as well buy that, and also Diamond Shield as well. Which I'll actually buy 2 more, just so everybody can have one. Okay, he's got the Royal Crown, Diamond Armor. I watched it, didn't know who some of the characters were, but was highly entertained. I marked out, basically, wrestling terminology for... Went crazy when I saw Vice. Well, oh, that reminds me, chat. Switch me to the cosplay outfit, if you can. I want my Aunt Jenna to see this. Did somebody say Skies of Arcadia? This is my Ramirez outfit. I got this shortly after I beat Skies of Arcadia, just to always remember the game. Oh. Okay, so... You can only wear a certain kind of... Oh, it's the shield, that's right, that's what I got him. Shield... Shield. Mint tea is quite lovely. It very much is. I was not a fan of tea growing up, but after I started having... I can't eat... yes, I'm gonna eat the tea bag, no. I can't drink just straight up bitter tea, but as I started getting older and started trying like sweeteners and stuff for the tea, I've been enjoying it a lot more. I really want to make tea for people, because that's something that I've always wanted to do, is to make, I like to cook for people and to make, tea and stuff for others, but I'm still kind of a novice with that sort of thing, so it's probably barely edible at this point, but I can still... let's see... Enhancer... I might live to regret that, but I may as well. Let me check and see if that's compatible with Runic. I always have to check that. Okay, it is compatible. Well, she has the Soul Saber, is that better? Well, I'll keep the Soul Saber on her just for now. And he's got Ultima Weapon. Okay, so I'll save that for later then, just in case. Also a fan of the cheesy world of wrestling since the 1980s. I did laugh a bit in a fun way when you referred to not knowing the moves and called the pin submission pin. Pins and submission moves are very different things. Let my wrestling geek flag fly. Yeah, I just said whatever. I have no idea what anything was. I just commentated just as it came. Mom is back from the store, so my ability to contribute is greatly limited. No worries. So I guess we're going to that place now. The Darren's tomb? Or Daryl's tomb. Dyslexia. The tomb. The tomb of dyslexia. A Marchos... These names are killing me. Killing me, Smalls! I don't know why I used Runic, but I did. Okay. So I think it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like that looks like a tomb. Ugh, me. Okay, there we go. This is your friend's grave? Yeah, she really was something. The world could turn inside out and she'd never even flinch. Could be anything lurking down here, so keep your eyes peeled. Well, my eyes aren't really going to be doing much good because of my dyslexia and my eyes watering. I do think you'd have a lot of fun at a wrestling live event. I've taken many who aren't normally a fan. They've had a blast. Big difference from televised product. So, I don't know if I told you this or not, Aunt Jenna, but I have been to a live wrestling event. It was early 2022. I think January of 2022 or 2021. I don't remember what year it was, but I went to a SmackDown event where it was, I think the storyline was Seth Rollins was kind of like the Joker figure at the time against Roman Reigns, and there was a whole feud going on there. But I have been to one, and I had an absolute blast. Moldy Bone. Oh, Burger King just got zombified. I'd love to go to a live wrestling show. Sounds real fun. Same with BattleBots. I'd love to see that live. Yeah, because sometimes with wrestling shows, they'll do stuff that isn't televised. It really is very dependent on the show. Sometimes they'll do something, they'll break character sometimes and just chat with the audience, but that stuff isn't televised. Wrestling is just, it's something that I never thought I would get into. I'm not, like, super into it or anything, but I enjoy it. Especially after looking back at the Attitude Era and the era that when I was really little, that was apparently like the best era of WWE. Carve something into the tombstone. Nothing appropriate comes to mind. This part is, well, interesting. There's a completely optional puzzle here. Cloud Wraith? Well, what they're not telling you is that nothing appropriate comes to mind is literally what we're carving into the stone. It's like the nothing interesting happens, or the Professor Oak won't let me ride my damn bicycle in a building. I mean, to be fair, though, is he really unjustified for telling you not to use your bicycle in a building? Okay, so that opened that, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. Exo-ray. It's literally sentient lettuce or flowers or something. Burger King learned cure. Their fabled attempt at curing my indigestion after eating a Whopper. Again, G-Home. Something that kind of disappoints me is how even fast food places have been... Because naturally fast food is a corporate thing, but at the same time it feels that they've kind of taken away any and all fun with fast food places nowadays. And what I mean by that is that in the 80s and 90s you had McDonald Land, but we don't have anything like that anymore. The same thing with Burger King. Like in the 2000s we had the King, but we don't see any of that type of advertising anymore. It's all just every McDonald's and every Burger King is very cookie cutter, bland colors, and that kind of contributes to the whole factor of, yeah, fast food is just boring. Which, I mean, it is, but... Are we all just going to be turned into zombies if that's how this is going to go? Yeah, I'm going to lose this battle. Because we're all zombies at this point. There's nothing to do here. I mean, I could use holy water, but... Yeah, we're just hitting each other now. Okay, let me use a holy water on Big. They're just picking on poor Big. Yeah, that ended about as well as I would have expected, but I got 3 holy waters out of that, so... And then I will use Raise. Well, I am the most obvious threat. Yeah, you know, you gotta cut the head. You gotta cut all the heads off the Hydra. I'm gonna go back down here, and then I'll go into that room that I just unlocked. A crystal mail. Oh! A Marlboro... Isn't that a cigarette brand? Marlboro Light or something? I know that that's a Final Fantasy enemy. It's also in the Final Fantasy 15's lore, but... It just seems like... It literally sounds like the cigarette brand. At least I'm getting a lot of holy water from this. See, the sprite for the imp looks cute, but then you actually look at it, and it looks like Oscar the Grouch had a bad hair day. Luckily, I've got remedies. A regal gown. Them turning into zombies reminds me toward the end of 2024, I'm having a Return of the Living Dead and Shaun of the Dead double feature. Double features every quarter are my thing as of January. Awesome! Shaun of the Dead, I love that movie. Awkward memory here. My agenda will understand. I remember when I was probably when I was real young when that movie came out, because 2004. I remember I was playing Medal of Honor on the family computer, and I just remember looking in and watching the movie at the same time, and it freaked me out because I was like, oh, zombies! But now it's one of my favorite comedies, and I quote it all the time. Probably not probably not as regularly as I think that I do, but occasionally in my stream I'll say something to the effect of, let's go to the Winchester, whose bloody idea was that? Having quite a few people attend my first one, January 2nd, Cannibal the Musical and Troll 2. And it's funny that you mentioned Troll 2, because one of the things that I was considering for a Christmas gift, but I won't be able to because he's not available right now, is the actor for the father in Troll 2 is on Cameo.com, and if you're not familiar with that, it's kind of like a website where you can buy a video from a celebrity, and they'll say, like, whatever, and interact with you, and I was going to get that for you just as a gift. You see this writing? You know what it means? Hospitality. And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Okay, so I opened that door, but... No! Back attack. Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. You know what, Alucarbies? I'm just gonna use your darts. I also keep forgetting that I have espers. So if things do get hairy, I have that option. I just keep forgetting that I have them. Burger King learned Regen. Big learned Cura. Big learned Protect. Big learned Stop. Hammer time. And then Amber learned Shell. And I got some holy water. Oh, it's holy water for zombie, that's right. Oh, she also needs some MP as well. Stop, collaborate, and listen. I'm very familiar with Cameo. The father in the film, George Harry's main career is as a dentist. Yeah, it's, I've gotten a few cameos here and there. One of the things that I did for my mom for her birthday was I got Ernie Sabella, the voice actor of Pumbaa, to give her a birthday message. He's back with a brand new invention. Deadly pollen. Bad breath. I think I may need to equip some relics that'll prevent, like, transformations like that. Because it seems like that's kind of what I've been encountering a lot, is these transformation things. And it just feels like I'm going to use all of my tools. So I'm sure that I think I have some relics that prevent imp and zombification. Chocobo Stampede! So it's not holy water, it is remedy for this. Okay, and it looks like Big has learned all there is to learn from Golem, and Amber has learned all from Zona Seeker. So what I'll do, I'll give her Golem, unless she's already, no, she has not. And then I'll give Big unicorn because curing all status ailments seems pretty good. Removes most status ailments from the target. Okay, that seems to be okay. And then let me look at my relics real quick. Prevents all status ailments. So that's one person who can be safe from that. Well, I'm not really using the Genji glove for her, but... I don't have anything that specifically will block out status ailments, but... I guess I can use an angel ring. Just so I have something. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Okay, so I think it was it this bottom room here that I unlocked that door in? No. Or was it up here? Well, the turtle's down there, but... I guess I'll go into that room that I unlocked earlier, which I think was this one over here. No! There's a Troll 2 screening here in PDX where George Hardy had a question and answer meet and greet. After, sadly, I had to work. I did attend a Texas Chainsaw Massacre screening, though, where Bill Mosley, who played Crop Top, had a meet and greet. Like from the OG film from the 70s? Because if so, that's really cool! I've technically had a few celebrities on my stream a few times. Because I've done those interviews where I've interviewed a couple voice actors and actual actors on stream a few times. And it's something that I still plan on doing. Just people who would be interested in talking, because one of the people that I emailed, but she is busy at the moment, is Nell Campbell. She is the actress of Columbia from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. She's too busy with her show right now, but she did wish me Merry Christmas, so I won't be able to interview her, but that would have been really cool, and it was just awesome that she even responded to me. But I still have sometime in the next year, I will have Cheryl Chase, Angelica's voice actress from Rugrats. Okay, so that changed the water level. So that means maybe the room with the turtle is fine now? I don't know, I'm just kind of grasping at straws at this point. Oh, because there was also that room that I unlocked the door in, too, down there. So let me go in here. See if it raised the... No! No! I also realize I'm partially blocking the party with my big head. Need to get my tank back. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, I should say, mostly is perhaps best known, though, for playing Otis in The House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. It wasn't the original Texas Chainsaw, but Part 2 is a cult classic of sorts. Well, still, that's really cool. Just anyone who was involved with that project would have been really cool to talk to. Because one thing that I've definitely learned after talking with these celebrity voice actors on my stream and interviewing them is, like, at the end of the day, they're just people that have done some really cool stuff. Because I never thought that I would have nearly a 2-hour conversation with the voice actress of Crystal from Star Fox Adventures on my stream. And I still talk to her, too, which is really cool. So, it's just really cool to see, or just really cool to get to talk to people like that. Okay, so I'm guessing this raises the water level? Hey! Let's go, turtle. Right as I'm entering the door, Alucard's is still screaming in agony because he's infected with the zombie plague. Thank you, Turtle, for being the MVP we need. These interviews have been really awesome. And not only that, what's really fun about the interviews is because I'm a smaller streamer, I get to... It gives, like, an air of exclusivity, because it's not... if you have a question for them, or if you want to say something to them, you don't have to worry about your message getting lost in translation with, like, thousands of people in a chat room. No, there was, like, maybe 10, 15 people, and we can all just ask questions at our leisure, and that's what's really cool about that, is... it gives that air of exclusivity that I really like. Because, I mean, I had, just the last interview I did was Matt Hill, Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. A monster in a box. Ooh, goody. It's a snail with a treasure chest in its mouth. One thing about Portland, I would imagine most fairly large cities, that we have a lot of these meet and greet opportunities. A lot of classic theaters out here which tend to specialize in this sort of thing, the Hollywood Theater being my favorite. Yeah, and I think it's also just because of the area that I live in, it's just there's not a lot of opportunities to do stuff like that. Because, of course, there's, like, Kansas City, St. Louis, places like that that are within driving distance. But at the same time, it's just a little difficult to actually get really anybody, like, big in this area. So, for the most part, I just contact people as I go. Oh, he's in the shell. I probably should have been paying attention. No! Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But this gives me an opportunity, while he's in the shell, to do some healing. See, I think a remedy is what will kill that. Okay, he's back. I do like how this is just a random boss battle that you can miss. Angler Welk. Or Velk. Aw, man! I still did some damage to him, but I'm gonna probably take this turn to defend. This enemy always amused me. They really want to keep that treasure. Yeah, they're almost greedy about it. They would take down this whole tomb just to keep that treasure. in their mouth, they aren't going to let it go. I like how it also has a mouth, and it's a snail. Yeah, Burger King really needs some healing. I think I'll wait till the next turn. Just kind of focus on healing now. I need a painting of this treasure snail. Yeah, it seems like a Renaissance type painting. Because Renaissance art, they drew a lot of really random stuff that just nowadays is meme-worthy. But a treasure chest with a giant, a snail with a treasure chest in its mouth is one that I would expect a Renaissance artist to do. Yeah, I did see that one, and and you edited it to where it was just him holding a miniature version of himself, if I remember correctly. Okay, then I'll take this opportunity to heal. Magnitude 8. I don't think that's going to do a terrible amount of damage, but I just gotta be safe anyway. Let's try the shell. Oh, never mind. There we go. Woohoo! I did it! Dragon claws, ooh. Not just one, but two. Now we're talking. So I think I'll keep the shield on him just for now. And I'm just so glad that everybody knows Cure now, or at least most of us do. That way I don't have to rely solely on Amber to be the healer. And that's something that I really like, is that anybody could potentially be a healer with the Espers. You're not just limited to one character that knows magic that will be your healer. Obtained a Man-Eater. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Thumbs up to anybody who understands that reference. I know the man Jenna will, but I don't know about anybody else. You've got to be kidding me. Hall of Notes, yes. I actually have a phone number saved on my phone called Callin' Oats, and it's a toll-free number that you can call that will be your emergency Hall of Notes hotline, so you can call it and then it'll play the songs over your phone. It's like, press 2 to listen to Man-Eater. Press 3 to listen to Out of Touch. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone right now. I'm not even kidding. So let me mute the game audio real quick, and then let me see if I still have it. Oh, please tell me I do. I do. Let me see if it works still.
Welcome to Callin' Oats, your emergency Hall and Oats helpline. To hear one-on-one, please press 1. To hear it go, please press 2. To hear Man-Eater, please press 3. To hear Privatize, please press 4.
A really crispy iteration of Private Eyes. Okay, and And that's enough to not get a DMCA strike, but... Yeah, I just have that saved on my phone just because. Because everybody needs emergency Hall of Notes every now and again. Skeleton boyo. I mean, would you expect anything less from me, Eno, to have something like that on their phone? I mean, come on. Here lies Daryl. Doulahan. What? Pardon me? Yeah, that pretty much just nearly wiped out all of my health. Oh, geez, Big is dead. I'm gonna have to get all my health back. Looks like I'm also gonna have to use Runic as well when I get the chance. Gotta fight a Castlevania boss now, sorry. Right. This made my entire week good. I wish that I had brought, I wish that Tasty was in my party, because then I feel like I could have stolen something from this guy. I just healed him. And I'm dead. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, can I use Raise on everyone, or is that just a single? No, it has to be one at a time. I guess that's kind of fair. It'd kind of be a little cheesy. Yep. Okay, so now I know I've got to use Runic for this, because he's primarily a magic user, and Runic is the equivalent of Delta Shield from Skies of Arcadia, so... But the problem with Runic is that if you use it, it also blocks your magic as well, so you have to be really careful when you use it. I literally just walked up to it, and then I get into a battle. No! Alright, I've learned from my mistake. I will use... Well, Burger King also learned all the abilities from the Esper, so let me change that real quick. I think I'm gonna give him Golem. No. Let me see. What can I give him? I'll give him Meduin. Because he's kind of like, doesn't have anything. So, I think what I'll do is I will use... Well, I don't know if Phantom will be able to prevent magic attacks, is the issue. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. No, Big! And then there goes Alucard's. Well, that would have been great had I actually been able to use it on all of my allies. Oh, come on. Okay, I definitely have to reevaluate my strategy on this. It looks like magic heals them. And then that does a fuck ton of damage. If I don't block it. Actually go for a high potion and heal big. Or not, because he's dead. Oh, wow. This is... Well, just get it over with. Kill me. Yeah, just kill me. While it does that, I'm gonna see what I need for this boss. Okay, he's got 32,000 HP. Strategy against this thing is pretty simple. Have Celeste turn to nullify double hand spells while the twins use their chainsaw or bolt attack. Set search run support, alternating on healing and slot. Okay, how about you just die already, please? I'm sorry. It's just I want this to get over with, but I keep forgetting that I cast Runic, so I'm basically invincible. So I'll just use a regular attack so they can kill me. Okay, so let's see what I need here. Oh, for crying out loud. Amber just does not want to give up. I admired that, but I need to reevaluate my strategy. Let me reevaluate my strategy, damn it! Fine, if you want this to keep going, then I will keep going. Okay, I think we're slightly recovering from that. I just have to make sure that Amber uses Runic every turn. And then somehow get Alucard's back up from the dead. I also forget that I have the chakra move, which I can use to heal. I should probably do that next turn. Oh, but really? Now that's gonna hurt. That wasn't a lot, but it was enough. Let's get Burger King back up. Runic. That's the thing about Runic, though, is that I can't use any of my Cura magic while this happens. Aw, oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. Time for a reevaluation of my strategy. This is much harder than I thought. Okay, so let me read this thing real quick. Okay, so every turn, strategy against this thing is pretty simple. Have Celeste cast Runic at every turn to nullify his spells. While twins use their chainsaw and aura bolt. I'm assuming that's a different translation name. Cetera should run support, alternating between healing and slot as necessary. Zona Seeker, Fenrir, and Golem are good espers to have equipped, but they aren't needed. Just keep at this and dual hand should fall quickly. Ugh, my eyes are watery. Ugh. I have to have the stream muted. It's hard for me to help with Mom here, and we have Christmas movies on, but take a look at some time at your various support magic and see if any of it can assist you. And, well, I mean, Cranberry can't hear me. I think what I'll do is I will go, because he's going to go straight for that attack, so I really got to take that hit as much as possible. Let me see. So I'll go in with Golem. Okay, so I'll go with Zone Seeker then, which I think is equipped on nobody, so let me do that real quick. I'll equip it on Burger King. Have it your way. I think, okay, this happened too many times for it to be a coincidence. So I really feel like that this random battle that happens right before I click on that thing is not so random after all. Big's Aura Bolt Blitz might be helpful. I want to say this boss is weak to Holy. Okay. So, Zona Seeker, Bolt, or, yeah, Aura Bolt Blitz. Let me see, what does they do? Increase the party's magic defense. Okay, so I'll go straight with that, and then I'll use, Runic every turn. I think I'll actually switch the formation to where Amber is first in line so I can immediately use it. Because I think that'll help a little bit if she's in front of the party. Because then I can immediately just do that. I think he's the one that has... Yep. And I'll have him... Wait, is that Burger King or... No, that's Alucard's. I'll have him go on healing. Okay, that didn't do too much damage more than what it was before, so... I gotta heal big. Runic. Burger King needs it a bit more. Yummy holy. Yeah, I think that's better for Amber to be at the front of the party. That way I don't have to wait to cast that. Okay, what was it? Yep, this one. Now weak against ice. Okay. Problem is, I can't use magic! Well, if it reflects the blizzard back on him, then it won't heal him. It should, in theory, hurt him. You can continue to use the tool multiple times if you want to give it more weaknesses. Oh! Oh, so the ship that doesn't exist is dropping bombs. That's gonna hurt. Yep, there goes Burger King. Yeah, it's pretty goofy how the Black Deck comes back just to perform a bombing run, right? He's an air pirate, basically. An air pirate gambler. Awesome. It reflected and did some damage to him. Okay, I think I should be okay. Nope. Ah, damn it. Level, huh? Holy. Ah, that stupid Morningstar move is such a cheap shot. That's the one thing that I hate when you're in a boss battle like this, is that you're constantly stuck in a healing loop. So, like, you get to a point where you're just constantly... the futility of just constantly healing and reviving, and then they just immediately hit you afterwards. I hate it. Oh, now she's frozen. Okay, that's just fucking great. Oh no, Big is frozen. Okay, I think what I'll do, chat, is I'm gonna try this boss one more time, and if not, I'm just gonna end the stream. Just because it's getting a little late, and it's honestly actually legitimately making me mad, so I don't want to rage on stream. Well, I am discouraged. Yeah, kick my ass already. Can we get this fucking over with, please? And see, that's the thing, guys, is that I don't understand why the row is so important. I mean, I know that it helps, but I just, like, that's a mechanic that I don't know anything about. So how exactly do I move them from a row? Is it the formation? Like that? Okay. But my question is, did I just enable the row, or is that just me messing around with no benefit? Okay, I'm just gonna go. Okay, so having Amber in the back is good. Everyone should be in the back here except Biggs and Soul, Slots, and Magic and Nora. Okay. kidding me? Yes, please. But I'm gonna lose again, so there's really no point. Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. I'll try this one more time, chat, but I'm actually getting kind of frustrated and I don't want to show that off on stream, so I'll give it one more try, I'll give it all the preparation I need, but if I die again, I'm gonna have to end the stream and calm down, because it's actually making me angry. Well, the problem with that is that if I do that, then I won't be able to cast Runic, and then they're gonna ruin me either way. So there's no point. Okay, so you're saying that I shouldn't use Runic every turn? Okay. And I also wish that this pointless-ass battle wouldn't happen every single freaking time I'm trying to do the boss. It's literally a time waster. What is the wall ring? Okay. Okay, so Kira every turn with Amber, and then... and everyone should be in the back, except Big. You're shitting me right now. Literally a party wipe right as I... It's bullshit is what it is. It's calculated by the last digit of your gill. Get into an extra fight with the boss and not 1, 2. Okay. Well, I can't do that right now. No, you're fine. It's just I'm frustrated and I'm trying not to lash out because this boss is just total bullshit. I think we can all agree on that. Because like I said, I'll give it one more try, and if not, I'll just come back next time with a fresh set of eyes. Because I'm worked up over it, I'm not thinking clearly. Like right now, for example, I'm struggling to find the item I need to heal him. Okay, let me change the formation. Have them up front. Oh, hi Sue, welcome. Kind of having a bit of a rough time with this boss at the moment, but thank you for the raid. Having a rough time with Overwatch. Almost every game is a wipe. Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with this boss because it can party wipe me, and it's just been really frustrating. How does a Chocobo Stampede miss? I mean, it's literally a Stampede. It's like, if a Stampede could miss, then Mufasa would still be alive. Too soon. Ouch, yeah, too soon. Too soon when it was, what, 94, I think? 90-something. I don't remember when Lion King came out. Okay, what heals ice or frozen? Oh, do I have to use fire? No, I'm gonna have to use fire on Big in order to get him. out of the ice. That came out 94. Oh, because the reflect. Ah, so he's basically fucked then. Keep using fire on the boss, though it did 1,000 damage there. Okay. I'll have Alucarbi's use fire, or somebody use fire. Next year, but 30 years old. Okay, I need to use an elixir on Amber. Pig has been freed. Drill's doing a lot of damage too. Maybe I need to use that tool in order to get his weakness. Yeah, that's just so dumb. Weak against ice, okay. And then I use fire. Okay, I don't have any ice on Alucarbi's, and we're frozen. Yeah, it is a very dumb mechanic. Like, I can say with a straight face that that is the stupidest mechanic I have ever seen in a game. And I didn't use fire on my teammate. Yes, yes, we get it. Just let me use my attacks, please. Get Amber back. She's my healer. Well, it said that it was weak to ice, not fire, so that's why I haven't been using ice-based moves. We're all frozen. Yeah, there's nothing I can do until Amber gets out of there. Well, I can do that, so... I'll try using... Well, no, I need to heal. I need to keep that up. If I'd just taken off the stupid reflect ring. Oh my god, oh. Yeah, I have literally not been that mad at a game since Ansem. Which I do apologize for my anger and outbursts. But yeah, that is probably the most angry I've gotten at a boss since I've played Kingdom Hearts. Being here brings back all kinds of memories. The next test flight could be dangerous. Wait, is Daryl a woman? What are you trying to prove by pushing your ship to its limits? It's pointless. Watch your step. Yeah, I try not to yell. I try not to swear too, but sometimes it happens. Because the last thing I want to do is try to make somebody feel unwelcome. Yeah, it was very infuriating. You can't be serious. When I take the Falcon from you, it'll be because I left you a mile behind in the race. Until then, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Ha, good luck with that. World of Balance again? I know this is a flashback, but... Oh, there's nothing like flying. Remember when the world looked like that? And we took it for granted. How long you plan on hanging back there? Aren't you gonna try to pass me? Or are you too entranced by my wiggling rudder? Out of context, that is... I do not want to hear about your wiggling rudder, please. Incredible. Alright, it's time to get serious. I'm going to break the records. I'll fly above the clouds and see the stars closer than anyone ever has. Be back by sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. It was a year later when I found the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. I restored the ship and then put it to rest down here. So this is the Falcon? I can't very well be be the world's fastest pilot if I can't even fly. I need your help. Falcon. It is. It's just one gut punch after another. With this, I think we might just have a chance. Now we'll be able to get up to the top of Kefka's tower. If we land up there, we should be able to get inside to launch our assault. And we'll be able to look for the rest of our friends. Right, first things first, I'm finally starting to feel like we have some hope. Well, wouldn't Kefka just see the ship flying around and be like, "Ooh! I'm gonna throw a lightning bolt at that thing!" It's like, oh, why is there a troublesome fly flying around in my domain? Kefka, you're not on air, so stop trying to hijack my stream, please. At this point, the game really opens up. It's almost open world at this point. So, fun fact, technically you can beat this game with only 3 characters. Alucarbies, follow that pigeon. Why? I'm not sure, but something tells me it's going to lead us to our friends. Wait, is that the same burb from earlier that had Tasty's bandana? Right here. Miranda. The swordsman came through here recently. His skills were impressive enough, but I could tell his heart was full of turmoil. If he could rid himself of that confusion and doubt, his technique would probably reach a whole new level. A man with a strange manner of speech came through town not long ago, kept calling people something funny. Meow. I was a thief once, but then I uncovered secrets so terrible that I had to go into hiding. Is that why you're jittering around like you're on a caffeine high? Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to explore this town real quick, because the story is very obviously putting me in the direction. I know a lot of things. I learned a lot about how things stand in the ruined world from the thieves and travelers who pass through. Anywhere you need to know how to find? Narsh. Imagine going through everything you just did without Big alone. Without Big along and then going straight to the last dungeon. No way. The Belt. It's even worse when you see how the last dungeon works. Doma. You know the guy in... So it says the place is dangerous? He's the only honest guy in that town. If you need something there, he's the one to ask. There's the burb. Or at least... a burb. I used to be a thief. One time I busted a gut climbing up the cult of Kefka's tower to steal their treasure. I barely made it out of the first treasure room alive and had to turn back. Find all the characters. It's worth your while for completion purposes. Some are harder than others, but worth it. Also, the optional secret character is fun, even though the way you find one is straight out of a fever dream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to find all the characters just because I just want all of the team back together. Like, I'd feel kind of bad if I didn't. Look at all these flowers. My boyfriend in Mobliz sent them to me. Look closely. They're all handmade. Real flowers won't bloom anymore, so he made these from silk. And he just sent me this letter. But wasn't Mobliz destroyed by Kefka? Someone else must have written that letter. My beloved Lola, art thou well? We have rebuilt as much of the village as we could hope to. I believe I should be able to return to thy side before too long. His handwriting. It looks a lot like Colonel Sanders, but where is he mailing them from? Could you please attach this reply to the carrier pigeon outside? Sure. Okay, that's just reading it. I guess I just go outside and talk to the pigeon? Okay, so... I guess the letter is probably coming from Doma. No, it's coming from here? Bird, bird, bird. Bird's just a bird. No, I didn't want to leave. I'd fly to this town immediately so you don't forget where it is for next time. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go to the town and see, but I'm also going to explore this place just in case. I don't think there's going to be anything like super important, but I just want to make sure before I exit. Okay, yep, I will go to the next team. That is not a way I can leave. Okay, go this way. It's okay. I tend to get overwhelmed with stuff like that sometimes. That's just how I am. I try to keep more control over my anger like that. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to do the boss for me, so I have to pull through. But usually whenever something like that happens and I get overwhelmed, what I have to do is I need to think of, Are you sure? This one? Okay. I have to sit back and think a little bit and kind of get my mind off of it so I can focus. Is it this one? Zozo? Oh, hey, it's this guy again. That is the bird. Oh. And then the burb is going up there. I like how Zozo looks exactly the same as when we left it. What you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is a word. So it went up here. If you climb to the top of the building with the pub sign, you'll find a path leading to Mount Zozo. The monsters up there are quick. If you go, you'd better have a way of making sure you're able to hit them. Like one of those, you know, sniper whatchamacallits. The rust rid will open that door up there. Yours for 1,000 gil. Oh, okay. Oh, the chainsaw. Nice. So I think I'm gonna go back into the overworld. I'm gonna save. Just because, well, I'll have to go through these random battles first. But yeah, I'm a bit fatigued tonight from all that stress from those battles. So I'm gonna come back to this, either the day after tomorrow or another time this week, just because I feel like my energy's a little low and I need to kind of just relax a little bit. Well, the thing is, I don't know anything about the clock puzzle, so I... Yes, please. What did that do? Oh. Oh, that's the chainsaw. Okay. So I guess I can try it out. Well, apparently not. So I'll just use regular attacks, that way I don't instantly kill everybody. Or I'll just do defend. And then use the chainsaw just so I can try it out. That was cool. It's another tool, basically the drill, but it has a small chance to just delete an enemy from resistance. Generally better against regular enemies, but worse against bosses because the instant deaths effectively emit some things immune to it. Cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, just because I'm a bit fatigued. I'm still kind of, like, in that recovery phase from that stress from the boss battle earlier. I do want to apologize to everybody for ending it on a not so great note. Again, it's just my body it's been a really stressful week for me, and it's kind of like building up, and I don't want it to affect the stream any. So I'm just gonna do the thing that I should do and end the stream early and just kind of go and do some self-care. But I'm going to leave you in good hands. I'm going to raid out to Ava. Ava is another bunny, like me. And they are very, very sweet. Let's see if I spelled their name right. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save again just to be sure. And then in maybe a few days, I'll, or the day after tomorrow, probably, I will, be finished, doing another stream. But yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.